Aloha, I'm Rainbow Mars. This is a series of flowing asanas designed to detoxify as you open and strengthen your body. Yoga is just as much about letting go as it is to challenge yourself. Remember to welcome the heat and the sweat as you are purifying and detoxifying your body. Listen to your body. Take breaks if you need to. It's important to practice on an empty stomach in comfortable clothing with bare feet and on a flat surface, even better, a sticky mat. Oh, and by the way, you might need to have a towel handy. The title of the sequence is, after all, Sacred Sweat. We'll begin when you're ready.
We will start in Samastitihi, equal standing pose. Bring your feet together with your toes spread. Bring your awareness to your breath. Bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Visualize yourself rooting down and lifting up from the arches of your feet through your core. Observe your breath moving through your body. Create balance from side to side, left to right, front to back, in to out, down to up. Feel the balance between effort and surrender as you stand tall in your truth and let everything else fall away. Judgment, weight, injury, fear are all aspects of negative programming. For right now, let it all go. See everything that is not your authentic self dissolve from your body into the ground. Watch your breath in continuous movement, encouraging a lift in the heart, moving away from gravity. On your next exhale, step the feet hip-width apart and ground into the earth as you bend your knees. Move your tailbone down towards your heels. On your inhale, extend your fingers and reach through your arms to the sky. Stay conscious of the back of your body here so that you are not overarching. The back houses the vital kidneys located right beneath the lower ribs. Maintain a fullness through your back to optimize good health and alignment. The inner thighs release back towards the wall behind you. On your next exhale with bent knees, send the bones in the top fronts of the legs, the femurs, towards the backs of the legs to create a hinge in the hips that brings you to the floor. Let gravity assist you here in letting go. If possible, flatten the palms alongside your feet. You may need to bend your knees to do so. Otherwise, come onto your fingertips. Slide your shoulder blades down your back and soften your heart. Find space. Press through your hands as you step one foot and then the other way back into a push-up position. Remember to stay integrated by pulling your navel up towards your spine. Extend strongly through the feet. The inner thighs move up. With strength in your arms, lower yourself all the way to the floor. Now remember to balance your effort with surrender. If you need to, it is perfectly okay to bring the knees to the floor for support as you lower down. You will still develop strength. Feel your body on the earth. Place the palms alongside the chest, inner thighs move up, the legs are strong. On an inhale, glide your shoulder blades down your back and lift your shoulders up. Check to make sure you are using your back by lifting your hands up. Keep the shoulders sliding down your back as you exhale and press your hands into the ground. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Find as much extension as possible. Keep your knees bent for your first modified downward facing dog pose. Enjoy your breath. Breathe fresh oxygen in through the nose. Breathe out fatigue and toxins. Press strongly through the ground with your hands. Visualize your arms sucking up nourishment all the way to your hips. Move the top fronts of your legs towards the back top of your legs and extend even higher. At the end of your next exhale, come onto the balls of your feet, shift your weight forward, engage your belly, and either lightly step or float up in between your hands. Lengthen forward as you inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Ground through your feet as you lift the belly up towards the spine, and with the flat back, reach all the way up to the sky. Get even taller through the top of your head as you swim your arms alongside your hips for Tadasana, mountain pose. With your feet wide on your next exhale, bend your knees so that your torso is between your legs. Look down so that the top of your head is in the same line as your hips. Lengthen by reaching your arms forward, palms facing each other, and sink back into your heels. Feel as if you are being pulled in two directions through the fingers and through the hips. Balance effort with surrender. Keep your hips descending to the floor as you inhale, peel your heart and belly up off your legs. Exhale, sink down, and inhale, extend up to create length. We use our exhales to relax and let go of tension by dropping in. We use our inhales to get height and space, growing taller. Balance effort and surrender. Inhale, find space. Exhale, release. Good. And bring your chest to your thighs. Come into a forward bend. Keep the knees slightly bent. This allows you to access the hips. When we straighten our legs, it is easy to hyperextend, avoiding the true waking up of the legs or the hips. So keep activating the quadriceps or the front upper thighs as you lift the back upper part of your legs or hamstrings to the sky. On your next inhale, lengthen forward and root your hands alongside your feet. Extend your left foot way back until the right knee is directly over the right ankle. Find your breath here. The quality of your breath should reflect the quality of your work. Your breath should be rich and full without force or harshness. Press back into your flexed foot. Find extension from your foot to the crown of your head. On your exhale, soften and release the front of your leg. Go back to go forward. Find space with your inhales. Let go on your exhales. On your next exhale, reach the right foot back to meet the left. Press your hands down and slowly lower yourself to the solidity of the floor using strength. Modify on your knees if you need to. On your inhale, slide your shoulders down your back to come into our cobra or gentle back bend. Look for space. On your next exhale, press through the floor with your hands and lift your hips up to the sky. This time, begin to descend the legs into the earth. From your hamstrings to your heels, root through your feet. Whether they touch the floor or not, visualize rooting them. At the end of the next exhale, look forward, drawing your navel towards your spine, and lightly bring the left foot forward alongside your left thumb. If you need more than one step, use the help of your hand to get there. Find your breath here. On your inhales, find space and extension, and exhale to surrender. Nourish your body with your breath. On your next inhale, bring the right foot up to meet the left. Lengthen forward, but keep the knees slightly bent with the legs firm. On your exhale, fold. Bend your knees and drop your hips. Come down into a chair position, extend through the arms. And on an inhale, shoot up to the sky for Samasthiti, equal standing pose. On your next inhale, bend your knees, drop your hips as you reach your hands into the sky. As you exhale, fold, belly comes to your legs. On your inhale, lengthen forward, shoulders glide down the back. Keep this length as you extend way back through your left foot. Weight is in your right foot. You're on the ball of the back foot. If you need to, drop your back left knee here for balance. Otherwise, extend through the back foot as you peel your torso up off your leg. Get steady, sink in. Bring your hands to your hips and begin to bend your back knee down towards the floor. Courageously send energy through the left leg and reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale, get tall, find space. And exhale, surrender. Reach through the hands as you swim all the way to the floor. Step back into a push-up position and with strength lower all the way down to the ground. Let go. On your next inhale, place your hands for cobra, lengthening the spine, encouraging the chest open, shoulders slide down and back. On your next exhale, press down and lift your hips into downward facing dog. Press through your hands and rise up to your hips. Feel their connection. Release any unnecessary tension. Allow your arms to be like straws sucking up vital force. Look forward. Pull your left foot lightly alongside the left thumb. Extend through the back right foot. Modify on your back knee if you need to. On an inhale, rise up into crescent pose, peeling your torso and chest off of your front leg. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your back knee to lift your belly up off your leg. Your inner thigh ascends up. Inhale, reach your hands up into the sky. Enjoy your breath. Inhale to lengthen through your spine and exhale to soften into it. One more breath, inhale up high, and as you exhale, swim yourself back to the floor. Pause. At the end of an exhale, shift your weight forward and gently bring your back foot up to meet your front. Inhale, lengthen forward, lifting up to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release into the forward bend, Uttanasana. On your next inhale, bend your knees, drop your hips, peel your belly and heart up off your chest, sit down into chair pose. Find your breath here. Keep sitting down into this, neither rounding or arching your back. You can do it. Let the heat come. Enjoy your breath. On your next exhale, shoot to standing. Reach your arms up to the sky and then exhale, swim yourself back into Samastitihi, equal standing pose. Good. Now we are going to tie all these poses together. This will be a modified sun salutation, or Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, bend your knees, drop your hips, and reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring your chest to your legs first as you begin to straighten your legs without losing the connection in your hips. On your inhale, draw your shoulders down your back to lengthen forward. On your exhale, root through your palms, step one foot and then the other back into push-up position. Lower down with strength. On your inhale, find cobra, chest forward, shoulders back. On your exhale, press through your hands, lift up into downward facing dog. Next inhale, bring your foot up alongside your thumb. Press through your back foot, ride your breath as you open into crescent pose. On an exhale, press your hands to the earth, step back into push-up position and lower down towards the floor. Inhale into cobra, your back bend. On an exhale, lift into downward facing dog. Other side. On an inhale, rise the other foot forward, extend through the back foot. Rise all the way up into crescent, reach, and on your exhale, swim back down to the floor. Use strength to lower all the way down. Good. Inhale into cobra, and exhale, release into downward facing dog pose. Enjoy your breath. Wake up your body with your breath. Yoga is holistic. It works all aspects of ourselves, from the inside out to the outside in. When we work on the hips in particular, you may experience signs of detoxification such as nausea, dizziness, or heat. Use your inhales to create space, opening yourself up to your potential. Use your exhales to surrender and let go of any residual toxins. In downward facing dog, resist just straightening your legs at the expense of losing the connection in your hips. Feel your legs firm and awake as your hamstrings and hips open. At the end of your exhale, look forward and lightly hop or step the feet up in between the hands. On your inhale, lengthen forward, and on your exhale, fold with firm legs. On an inhale, bend and drop the hips for chair pose. And on an exhale, reach up and shoot to the sky. Swim back to zero. Take a breath. Now we will move our feet mat width apart. On an exhale, drop your hips deep down into a chair pose. This time, you're going to have your chest in the same line as your legs without resting on them. Extend your hands in front of you, but keep your hips descending heavily behind you. Use your breath. Find the balance between effort and surrender as you wake up and let go. On your inhales, get space and extension. On your exhales, refine. Draw your navel in toward your spine. Sink into your hips. Good. We'll take one more breath here. Excellent. Now, on your next exhale, squat all the way down to the floor. The feet are wide, preferably parallel. You want to have your feet flat on the ground, even if you need a wider stance to get there. Relax your arms forward for balance. Drop your head. Stay here, or if you can, bring your hands to your heart and press your elbows into the inside of your knees, opening the hips away from you. On your exhale, sink down deep. On your inhales, lengthen out of your spine. Remember that 1,000-petal lotus is born in the dirtiest of muddy ponds. Breathe into the sticky stuff, or whatever may be uncomfortable. Go down to rise up. Let go of anything unnecessary. On your next exhale, begin to fold forward, firming your legs. On your next inhale, with strong legs and a flat back, rise all the way up to the sky. Come to standing. Good. Now place your feet about 4.5 feet apart. Turn your left foot out, your right foot slightly in. Your right front foot or heel lines up with the inner arch of the back foot. If you have a mat, use it. It may help you from sliding. The next pose is called warrior pose. So think about being a warrior as you bend your left foot over your knee. Your leg should be in a 90-degree angle. If it is not, adjust the front foot so that it is. Strongly anchor down through the back foot as you continue to sink your front leg parallel to the ground. Reach the knee towards the pinky toe side of the left foot. That is the hip opener. Now reach your hands away from your center, going both forward and back at the same time. Strong arms, even as you release the shoulders down the back. Think about being a warrior, being absolutely involved with being present in your body and aware of your surroundings. All distractions fall away. So not only is this pose a hip opener, it is also a leg strengthener. Strongly anchor through the outer edge of your back foot, lift up through the arch. On your next inhale, press your heel down through the floor to straighten your legs and come up to the other side. Now the right foot turns out, lining up with a slightly turned in back foot. Make sure you are heel to arch. On an exhale, bend deeply into Warrior Two. All standing poses are excellent hip openers. Spread through your toes and activate your legs. Whatever may be arising for you, see if you can spend the next few breaths challenging yourself to explore rather than avoid what is happening. This pose represents dedication, discipline, and devotion. Challenge your edge, go deeper, and enjoy your breath. Balance effort with surrender. Enjoy your breath. Last breath, go deeper if you can. On your next inhale, press down through your feet to come up. Shift your feet and come back to the first side. On an exhale, begin in Warrior Two. This time, we will shift our hips towards the back foot, reaching the left arm forward for extension. Now we will place that elbow on the knee. Inhale, bring the right arm up with the palm facing the wall in front of you. Begin to reach the palm to the left and extend out and over your head. Find one line of energy through the right side. Wake up and let go. You are moving your left knee out towards the pinky toe side of the foot, just as you did in Warrior Two. Go deeper, reach higher. Balance effort with surrender. On your next inhale, reach with your right hand and press down through your foot to rise up. Now we will move back to the easy side. The right foot moves out. Check to make sure that you have lined up your foundation. That's where it all begins. Reach through your hands on your inhale, and on your exhale, hinge your hips towards your left foot and extend out through your right waist and arm. Get length. Place the elbow on the knee. This pose is a modified extended right angle. Press through the outer edge of your right foot as you reach through your arm, up and over your ear. Feel the connection and extension all the way up from the anchored left foot to the right fingertips. Balance effort and surrender. Remember, this is a breathing exercise. Press through your feet on an inhale and come to standing. Bring your feet to parallel and hop your feet back together. Inhale, open to the possibility of immediate transformation as you reach up to the sky. As you exhale, wake up your legs and let go completely as you fold. Inhale, lengthen forward. On your next exhale, press down through the floor as you step one foot and then the other back to plank. Using strength, lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Release. Press your hands down and back to lengthen forward and up for cobra. Press through the floor to lift your hips straight up and back into downward facing dog. Enjoy your breath as well as this pose. From the inner edge of your left thigh, reach the legs straight up behind you. Keep the hips in one line. The shoulders should stay even here. Extend down into the ground and reach up into a flexed foot. On your inhales, get space, spread through your toes. On your exhales, relax any unnecessary effort. The belly and ribs move in toward your back, supporting the kidneys. Take one more breath here. And on your exhale, release the leg down. Now the other side. Inhale, send the right heel straight up behind you by the inner edge of the right thigh. Keep the hips and shoulders even. Reach into the sky as you open and strengthen your leg. Find space through your left hip. On your exhales, your navel pulls in towards your back. Good. Just one more breath here. Look for space on your inhale, and exhale, release down and let go. Now your left leg externally rotates so that the toes move up more than the heel. As if you are a puppet surrendering to the mastery of your puppeteer, from the hip, allow your leg to lift. Use your breath. We are strengthening and supporting all the exterior muscles from the buttocks to the hips, reaching up on our inhales, connecting to our root on our exhales. Other side. Strongly elongate through all three remaining anchors as you lift your right foot up to the side. Your toes move up more than your heel. Stay with your breath, enjoying its nourishment as you breathe in life force and exhale out exhaustion, negative thoughts. Exhale, release. Walk forward and come into Uttanasana, or forward bend, and place your fingertips directly underneath your shoulders. Lengthen forward, shoulders glide down your back. On an inhale, lift the left leg straight up behind you, keeping the hips square and even. Send the heel away from the hip and spread through the toes. Get more height as you inhale. Find core strength as you pull in on your exhale. Inhale, spread through your toes, and on your next exhale, release the leg down. We will come to the other side. From the inseam of the right leg, go straight back and up, ultimately in line with the torso and back. Use your breath. Deep, long inhales and exhales through the nose. Take a couple of more breaths here, enjoying your breath. Reach, and on your exhale, lower down. Turn your left foot out, heel to arch, toes up, and on an inhale, lift the leg straight up to the side. Every inhale takes you higher. You will most likely feel this through the right hip, but you are also working the left leg and gluteus. Go up a little higher on your inhale. Exhale, relax, and slowly come back down. Other side. Right foot turns out and up as you lift straight up to the side. Try not to collapse to the outer edge of the foot, but rather keep your weight towards the midline. Take a few more breaths here. Inhale, find space and height, and exhale to soften and surrender. Inhale, go high, and exhale, release your leg all the way down. Good work. Take a breath. Forward bend, let go. Make sure you're not holding in your jaw, eyes, neck, or breath. See if you can bring your weight a little more forward. Inhale, glide your shoulders down and encourage your heart open. As you exhale, step one foot back and then the other. Lower down to the floor. Release. On your inhale, reach up into Cobra, shoulders slide down the back. And exhale, press your hands down into the ground and lift your hips into downward facing dog. Come onto the balls of the feet, and on an inhale, swoop your left foot forward and up to be placed alongside the thumb. Press to the back foot to rise up into crescent position. Extend back courageously through your heel. Modify if you need to by lowering the back knee down. Bring your hands to your heart for namaste or prayer. Inhale, get length, and exhale, reach your arms to the outside of your left leg to make a twist. Keep extending through your back foot and all the way through your body. Unravel. Your shoulders move down your back as you continue to uncoil yourself like a flower searching for sunlight. Breathe steadily and deeply. Find extension on your inhales, and on your next exhale, release your hands. Look forward as you step your back foot forward to meet your front. Inhale, lengthen forward, and exhale, bend your knees and drop your hips. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer and hook your right elbow deep to the outer edge of your left hip. Your hips stay even by pulling your right hip back. Patiently encourage this internal massage and detoxification process by steadying yourself on a focused, rhythmic breath. You are bringing fresh blood and oxygen to your internal organs in these twists. Gently find your edge without losing your breath. Challenge yourself without force. On your next inhale, get length, and on your next exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Press your palms into the ground and inhale, lengthen forward. Keep this length as you step back and lower yourself down to the floor. Neutralize the spine. Get length in your cobra, and on an exhale, reach up into the sky, downward facing dog. Okay, last sequence. Reach the right foot forward next to the right thumb and rise into crescent. Press strongly into your back foot. Bring your hands into namaste at your heart and bring your left shoulder deeply into the outside of the right leg. Enjoy your breath, unlocking your spine and stimulating your organs of elimination: adrenals, kidneys, liver, gallbladder, and intestines. Stay with your breath. Inhale to get extension, and exhale, let go. Last breath. Inhale for space, and exhale, release your hands alongside your foot. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward to meet your right. We are embarking on our final standing pose. Sink down deep into this on your exhale. Hips drop, knees bend. Bring your hands into prayer position at your heart, and then the left elbow moves deeply into the outer edge of the right knee. Enjoy your breath, knowing that your hips and organs are finally receiving the oxygen-rich blood they have craved. Inhale, extend through the spine, and exhale, release. Press your hands into the ground as you step back and lower into the floor. Relax. Surrender. Feel the floor at your stomach for a moment. You're either going to stay in Cobra, the gentle back bend, or if your shoulders are open enough, interlace the fingers behind the back and pull the shoulder blades out and away from the ears. Take a couple of breaths here. This pose helps circulation and digestion. We are using it to lengthen and neutralize the spine after those twists. Nourish your body with your breath. And on your next exhale, release the hands and press them down into the floor. Shift the hips back into child's pose. Knees apart, feet together. Take a couple of breaths here. Fill up the kidneys with your breath. Soften your hips and back. Let go of all the work. Drop in, surrender. Now shift yourself onto your side and come lying down onto your back. Bring your left ankle to your right knee and bend your right leg, reach through and clasp hold of the hamstring or shin. The head should stay on the floor. Flex the left foot and press the knee away from you. This is a hip opener. Use your breath. It works absolute miracles on this area. The hips are the largest joint in the body. They can store toxins ranging from chemical to mental, emotional to physical. Every inhale you take, breathe in space and encourage yourself to unwind. Every exhale, surrender. Let go of any stored memories or resistance. Be willing to enter the corridors of your body or mind that you may have ignored in the past. In yoga, we integrate the body, mind, and spirit. We find that the emotional and physical body are one. Be willing to let go of stored sadness, anger, or trauma. Inhale to create space, and exhale, let go even deeper as you come to the other side. The right ankle moves against the left knee. Reach through, clasp hold of the shin or hamstring. Challenge your edge by using your breath to surrender more fully. Encourage the opening of your body by seeking balance. Apply some effort even as you surrender. Liberate yourself by being willing to enjoy your breath right here and now in this moment. It's sometimes harder to stay focused here as you are not dynamically being faced against a sweaty standing pose. This is where the practice is most important for you to meditate. Stay with your center by coming back to your breath. Go through rather than avoid. Inhale to find space, and exhale to let go and release. Hug both knees into the chest, and twist to the right. Unlock any residual tension here. Seek harmony. Enjoy your breath. Press your knees over using the help of your hand. Look over the other shoulder. Feel the twist unlocking the sacrum and the lower back. Enjoy your breath. Take 2 more breaths here. Let go of anything that is no longer necessary. Inhale, come to center and hug yourself in. Exhale, release to the other side. Shift your knees down and uncoil yourself out of your lower back with your breath. Let go of any residual tension through the spine. Inhale to find space, and exhale, surrender. Just take a couple more life-quenching breaths here. On your next inhale, come back to center. Extend your legs out long. Shift your shoulders down your back. Move your lower back or sacrum towards your feet. Your palms face up and the feet splay out to the side, and allow everything to release. Let it all go. Surrender. You did a great job. Having used effort, now surrender. Let it all go. Allow the atoms and molecules that make up your flesh spin themselves to the perfection that they are. Our bodies already have a miraculous intelligence in which to heal itself. Our greatest job is to learn how to get out of our own way. Let go of anything that is not infinite. This includes your body, its injuries, judgment, fear, your job, your identity, your relationships. Dissolve yourself back into the earth as if you were merely fertilizing the earth that feeds you. Let it all go. Make sure you're not holding in your jaw or mouth. Your breath moves freely, anywhere and everywhere. Let it all go. Shavasana, final resting pose, means corpse or final surrender. Give yourself back to the source. Spend at least 5 minutes here. Some days you may want to spend more. This is the most important pose to get good at. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. I look forward to the next time we get to practice together. I hope to see you soon. Namaste means the divine in me bows to the divine in you. So we say together, Namaste.
Work out to classic rock and R&B music.